paid very close attention. I'm going to give you a choice. You can either listen to me or you don't have to. It's really your choice. Hopefully that will drive engagement up tremendously. And if you don't choose to listen to me, please don't do what the guy at the last conference I spoke at, which was he pulled out his Wall Street Journal and literally sat with it like this, reading. I mean, I don't think that they did that kind of creative protest at Margaret Thatcher's funeral. So if you choose not to listen, let me know what you think when we're done. I have been in the travel industry for 35 years. I know you're going to look at me and say that's not credible. And it's not. It's probably more like 30 years. I started when I was 13 years old in the hospitality industry, working in family friends hotel, cleaning rooms, and picking up cigarette butts in the parking lot. It's a glorious start in the hospitality industry, but it was very motivating and compelled me to pay attention in school. So if it did nothing, it did inspire a love of travel. And let's see if we can get the presentation up now. It did inspire a love for the travel industry, no question about that. But it probably most importantly, again, made me take school a little more seriously. Terrific. Thank you. So yesterday when I spoke, I gave you a little bit of a background on why we did, why we partnered with ComScore on this mobile research. You know all about me. I told you a little bit about my background in the hospitality industry. I did work my way up into to the front desk of the hotel, and I like to say that I was a pioneer of rate management. No, I didn't go to MIT and develop a really fancy algorithm, but we did get incented late in the day at the hotel. If the place wasn't full, people would come in, we'd tell them what the rack rate was, and if they said it was too expensive and started to walk out, we were empowered to offer them a lower rate for a room overlooking the parking lot. So I like to think that I helped inspire rate management in the travel industry. This is my youngest son, Shai, picture of us in Death Valley. Anyone have familiarity with Death Valley National Park? Baba talked about it, yeah. Do you know what kind of wildlife you can find in Death Valley National Park? There's snakes. Yeah. What else? Scorpions. I'm thinking bigger. There's road runners. And as my son and I, we did a backpacking trip to a place called Panamint City. It's an abandoned mining town. It's really amazing. And they have the homes that the miners used to live in, including one that the park rangers have named the Hilton, that we actually slept in. And it's not like any Hilton I've ever stayed in, but on the trip up there, which was very grueling and long, my son, who was in this picture 8 years old, was very thrilled to point out the flora and the fauna and to explain to me that those animals are mating, those birds are mating, and they're monogamous. You know what monogamy is, Dad. But his most thrilling moment during this trip was when we came across the largest animals that live in Death Valley National Park, which are wild asses. And you can't imagine, the glory of an 8-year-old being able to say wild ass and not get in trouble. But perhaps the best moment was when he turned to me and he said, "Dad, every vacation should feature some wild asses." So Expedia, as I mentioned yesterday, and perhaps this is a reflection on my own firm grasp of the obvious, is I don't think we have a firm grasp on what's going to happen in the future with mobile. And so we started off as a company taking a look at what are folks doing within our apps and within our mobile website, and how are they behaving. And there's some pretty conventional things that you'll see. This is an infographic that many of you may have seen before, and kind of the conventional wisdom is that people are booking hotels close to where they're located. It's a last-minute traveler on the go phenomenon. But even in this infographic, if you look in the far left, I think it's probably hard to read in the back of the room, you'll see that there are people that are booking hotels greater than 50 miles away from where they are located.